41 Action News starts now.
It's Saturday morning and we're following a winter storm coming through the metro. Right now it's a drizzle, but it's expected to pick up later. We've got team coverage this morning on the weather conditions and to help you stay safe if you're traveling on the roads. Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, January 11th. Thank you for waking up with us here at 41 Action News today. Well, a lot going on this morning. Let's start with the weather, of course. That is on the top of our agenda. That is the star this morning. Started off with the ice. Roads are slick now, but now things are starting to change.
That's right. Hey, our weather team's all over this and our news team as well. So we have team coverage for you this morning here on 41 Action News. Thanks for getting up early. Here's what's going on. If it's not snowing in your area, the snow is about to start falling in the next 2 hours or so. But either way, it's significant and impacting. Outside, we're looking down Main Street right now, and it's a slow go as we do have slick and hazardous driving conditions on most of the roads, and it's a little tricky this morning. It's 17 degrees in Lawrence with a wind chill factor of 2. It's 18 degrees in Olathe, 2-degree wind chill factor, 17 at KCI, and 20 degrees in Lee Summit. And here are the bands of precipitation that are developing. It's a fairly expansive area, and the main storm is now heading this way. In the pink and white are areas where snowflakes are coming down. The rest of it is freezing drizzle, and that's having an impact. So let's get right over to meteorologist Jeff Penner. Jeff, you just looked outside with me. We did rule number 1, always look outside. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, the freezing drizzle is little droplets of water, and they're freezing on contact. And with 17 degrees, the treatment doesn't work very well. Also, as you're driving, even with your heater or defroster on, it could freeze on your windshield and on your windshield wipers and reduce visibility. The sooner it changes to snow, the better. Freezing drizzle at 17 degrees alone, without all this other precipitation, is enough to cause issues. We did have a stalled vehicle here. This is 635 in State Avenue. It looks like it's a little more snow up on the northwest side of the city. The road is covered, so just use caution. They are moving the camera right now, and so that is where that is located, at 635 and State Avenue. Overall, though, so far so good. We have no major incidents at this time. Traffic is light. The map, though, mostly yellow because people are driving slow, which is good news. Bryant?
All right, thanks a lot, Jeff. Well, our team coverage continues now with 41 Action News reporter Emma James, who is on the road in Storm Tracker. So, Emma, tell us, what do road conditions look like where you are?
Yeah, Bryant, right now we're on Vivian headed east. We are actually headed toward an accident we've heard of near 435 and 71. I'm going to turn the camera around for you guys, give you a look at what we're seeing out here live in Storm Tracker. Emma James, 41 Action News.
All right, thanks a lot, Emma. Just looking at those roads, you can certainly see if you don't have to be out there, stay home. Well, from the streets to some of our major highways over in Kansas, crews have been working all night to treat the roads, make sure that drivers, if they have to be on the roads, they can do it safely. Back on the phone this morning is Mike Wazan with KDOT. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
All right, so talking about the road conditions this morning, I'm curious for your crews, are there any spots where they treat a little bit more heavily than others?
Yeah, we focus on the bridges, overpasses, and elevated roadways. And be sure, if you're on the Kansas side, you've got star 47 on your phone, star 55 on the Missouri side.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Well, we certainly will be checking in and seeing hopefully how conditions are. Hopefully not too bad, but we know your crews are on top of it. Thanks a lot. All righty, well, let's continue our coverage this morning with 41 Action News reporter Jordan Betts. She is in Midtown this morning taking a look at the side streets. Jordan.
Something someone doesn't need to start their day off. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, don't want those slip and falls if you got to be out there. Certainly very slick. Thanks a lot, Jordan. All right, let's take a look at power outages right now in our area. Now, at one point, there was nearly 5,000 customers impacted, but as you can see, things have been dropping down throughout the morning. Crews certainly working to get the power back online. Looking online, you can see that there's about 2,000 customers who are impacted by the power outages as Evergy works to do their best to get those people back online. Of course, you could always stay on top of the conditions. We have you covered right here at 41 Action News and also online at kshb.com. Also, good time to download that Storm Shield app. You can track radar and get real-time alerts for your neighborhood.
You're watching 41 Action News.
It's game day, and Chiefs Kingdom is up. 9 hours to go until kickoff. We've got crews in Miami and all around Kansas City as we get ready for Super Bowl 54.
Hail to the King of the Chiefs Kingdom forever. We're going to Miami, baby.
Fired up this morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Taylor Himness. Welcome to 41 Action News. What a day, set to be a gorgeous one here in Kansas City. Let's get over to Lindsay Anderson. I wanted to show Kansas City Star another photo spread they've got out this morning, this animated bit, a blockbuster sequel with Mahomes coming at you right here. It says it's been 50 years since the Chiefs won their only Super Bowl. Can they land the final blow in their quest to win another title? One of the several spreads Kansas City Star has out this morning. I can't believe it's here. I really can't.
I know. Here we go. A beautiful sunshine outside in the Power and Light District. So we're already starting off beautifully. Now temperatures are a little chilly. 41 KCI downtown, still at 30 degrees in Lawrence, but I promise you it is only up from here. As you'll notice in your outdoor grilling forecast, we're starting to smoke some of that barbecue, maybe cook some of the meat as we get ready for our watch parties. And at 10 a.m. we're at 52. Lunch hour 58 at 2 o'clock. There we go. 65 degrees. I anticipate high temperatures today to get between 67 and 69, which is close to the record high. And tomorrow still looks mild at 60, but winter right around the corner. We'll talk about its return coming up, Taylor.
Lindsay, thank you. We're now just hours away from kickoff of Super Bowl 54. Things heating up, of course, from Kansas City all the way south to Miami. Lindsay Shively there right now. You guys have been up all morning since before the sun came up. Tell me about the mood around the stadium now. Are you starting to feel a difference that, okay, it's actually game day?
Absolutely. Honestly, when we got here before the sun came up, I mean, people were all fans that Operation Warrior Wishes is bringing to the game. And Chiefs fans in Kansas City, they are getting ready too. Let's check in now with 41 Action News reporter Jordan Betts and the Power and Light District. Jordan, when did people start lining up? You've already got a party there.
Yeah, take a look behind me. You guys, just wow, we'll send it back to you. They're attempting the chop.
I love it. Jordan Betts.
It's amazing there.
Oh, there we go. We hear it.
We sent Miami to you.
That's right. You're welcome.
Yes, we feel like we're there with you. We feel like you're there. We are here with us. The whole thing is just kind of interconnected. Today's the day, and you can feel it no matter where you are. London, Miami, Kansas City will take it. Now, a lot of people who went to Miami with no ticket in hand are scrambling for a spot at the game today. StubHub says in the last 24 hours, sales have increased by 25%. That's the biggest jump they've had in 2 weeks. Buyers have come from 19 countries, 21% in California, 19% from Missouri and Kansas.
And we're here at McLean's Bakery, where I have my hands full on all the good Chiefs-themed cookies. We'll explain how they're preparing for the Super Bowl here at the bakery.
Action News at 4 starts now.
Here at 4, investigators are now looking into a deadly house fire as a homicide, what led up to it, and what we know about the people who were killed.
They were the happiest kids ever. I don't know why anybody would want to hurt them.
Oh, right now we're learning more about a deadly house fire that's now being investigated as a homicide. It resulted in the deaths of a mother and her 2 kids. It all happened early this morning near North Mill Street and Ridge Avenue in KCK. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez is there right now. Andres, this is, just tragic. What have you learned so far?
Dia, nearly 12 hours later, as investigators with the
coronavirus has hit the metro. We are learning more about the cases hitting both Missouri and Kansas. We'll have the latest next.
And we'll be tracking all the latest developments happening here in the metro and throughout Kansas and Missouri.
Yeah, we'll also be answering your questions and tell you everything you need to know. Plus, 50,000 people will swarm the polls on Tuesday. How the virus might affect the way you cast your ballot. Good morning, everyone. 8 o'clock right now, and I'm Brian Madrick.
I'm Lindsay Shively. We are here to tell you everything you need to know about the new cases of coronavirus this morning, including how to keep yourself safe. And we always want to tell you, right now, the risk is low.
Yes, it is low, but We do have a lot of things that we'll be following on that story and a lot of information about how it's impacting us here in Kansas and Missouri. But first, we want to dive into some news that's been happening overnight, including one person is dead after a house fire in Kansas City. Well, the first case of COVID-19, also known as coronavirus, has been confirmed in Johnson County, Kansas, and in St. Louis County on the Missouri side.
But the message from state officials, as you just heard, don't panic and wash your hands. While these are the first cases for Missouri and Kansas, again, your risk of contracting COVID-19 is still extremely low. Let's get to 41 Action News reporter Sarah Blake live in Olathe, where they announced these new cases just yesterday, right, Sarah?
Now, of course, with all of this, we want to bring you some positive news related to the virus. More than half of people with known cases have recovered.
Absolutely. That's according to data kept by research teams at Johns Hopkins. So here's some perspective on this. There have been 106,000 documented cases worldwide, and of those, nearly 60,000 people have made full recovery. The World Health Organization says 80% of cases, 80% are mild, and only 3.4% of cases are deadly. However, the CDC is advising people not to travel to areas affected by the coronavirus.
Yes, and as the weather warms up, you may be planning a trip. 41 Action News reporter Emma James explains what you need to know before you book.
Breaking news to get to. 2 people are dead after a head-on collision in Franklin County. You're looking live at the scene near Rock Creek Road near 59 Highway. No word on exactly what caused that crash, but you can see the bed is picking up that SUV, and another SUV is also loaded on right now. Deputies closed off this area. We'll keep you updated on our website, kshb.com.
Boy, both with significant front-end damage. It's just, oh.
Right now, we're following some breaking news of a plane crash at the Johnson County Executive Airport. We just learned the plane crashed shortly after takeoff. You're looking at some live pictures from SkyTracker up above. You can see there's still smoke coming from the wreckage. It looks like a small plane, maybe some foam there. Fire crews are walking around, making sure that they get that fire put out. We have no word yet on what happened or if there are any injuries. The Johnson County Airport is located near 151st and Flum in Overland Park. This all happened just minutes ago, so we're still waiting for a lot of information and details to come in. We do have a crew headed that way to bring those details and that information to you. Stay with 41 Action News for updates. We'll have those for you tonight at 5 and 6, as well as at kshb.com.
Taylor Himnes, 41 Action News.
If you would like to respond to the census online, the portal opens on March 12th. And like Taylor mentioned, counting every person in the U.S. is hard to do, but this year, 4 million people may be at risk of being undercounted. That's according to the Urban Institute. Of all the groups, they found that people of Latino or Hispanic heritage, African Americans, and children under the age of 5 are most at risk of being undercounted. Remember, the census determines how government funding is distributed, which is why officials say it's important to fill it out.